Sims video, mostly because I'm enjoying them. And the fact that I can go in, this is in the Kingdom of Adiran, but it's the subhood of Penrith, and I can just go in there and there's no pig flashing, so of course I need to ruin that by building a bunch of lots. But I found this series of basically illustrations that I just thought were very interesting and neat, so I'm recreating them in The Sims. Now this is supposed to be a butcher shop? Question mark? But again, I just think that it's very interesting. This whole lot, this is a very large lot. It's not the largest size, but it's pretty close. Is probably just going to be for show, background filler, to be a pretty place I can take pictures at. I don't have a ton of lots like that, but they are nice to have if I theoretically ever got back to making CC again. But so far my endeavors in that were horrible. I signed up for the Secret Santa at Plum Bum Keep, and let's just say my adventures in trying to convert a Sims 4 hair mesh into a Sims 2 hair mesh, it resulted in an abomination. It had to quietly go to a farm upstate, and I still think of it fondly, but like, it was an eldritch abomination. It was bad. I know that I did something wrong following the tutorial, but like, oof. I would show you, but I deleted it. All evidence of it has been wiped from the system. I don't know why I struggle with things like that. The tutorials are clear, I have the tools, I have the technology, but like my brain, I mean, I do know why I struggle with that. I have brain damage, and my brain works weird sometimes. People always get like cagey about it. I'm like, a lot more people have brain damage than you realize. Like, I was just the kid that didn't have a stop button and had no fear, so I had a lot of concussions because I was an idiot. Like, people always assume the worst. I'm like, listen, the world's a horrible place, but sometimes children just are running with a knife. Like, it happens. Me in particular, I loved to climb shit, especially stuff that was I should not have been climbing it. Should not have been climbing it. Like, it was a problem. And yes, I did have somewhat neglectful parents, so they weren't always paying attention, but it was me. I think I've had, that were actually confirmed by doctors, I've had at least 10 concussions. Probably more, but those were the confirmed ones. And yeah, every time I say that, doctors make a face. I'm like, listen, I know, okay, I know. And like, the scans are fine, but yeah, that's one of those things I struggle with, is like instructions. Because I can't learn like from a video, I can't really learn reading, like I have to actually just do it physically and be shown in real time, which has been great with trying to learn how to crochet. Let me tell you, the struggle is real, but I persist. If the horrors are persisting, then I have to persist. So yeah, that's me. We're officially closing the house today. I still have COVID. I feel like hot garbage. But again, the horrors persist, and so do we. I'm trying to get through it. I have packed nothing. I managed to take a couple pictures off the walls, and that's it. Because I'm so fatigued and just beaten down. It's ridiculous. I really like the roofing on this lot. It's interesting, the way that it was done. And it's not a perfect replica, but it's pretty close. When it comes to illustrations, you're never going to be able to do it perfect, because there will be more levels than The Sims allows. It's The Sims 2, so I can't adjust wall height. It's a whole thing, but it's close enough. Close enough for government work. Oh my god, I'm looking around now at everything I need to do. Ugh. We're probably not going to have the keys till next week, but yeah, we're signing, closing today, and then there's some work that needs to be done before we can move in. We need to, there's like this room, I'm just calling it command center, but it's like they extended the house at some point and left the windows, so there's windows inside, which I'm delighted by. But we do need to close that area off because it's going to become Shay's office. Because he sometimes wants it open and wants to hang out with people, and sometimes it needs to be closed off depending on if he's working on something. So we're going to put French doors on, because it's got 3 openings. And so we're going to put French doors. The other one I'm debating putting basically a fake Narnia closet because I think it'd be funny. So like a two-sided closet. You open the closet, there's no back to the closet. You can go through, open a door, and be in Shay's office. Like, that's what I'm envisioning. And it'll still have a closet rail. We could still hang coats in there, but like, it'll be 2-way just for funsies. We're gonna live in a fun house. And then the other one, which opens into the dining room, we actually might be buying an antique bar and then putting like a small door, but like, the bar is very large, and it probably is going to fill in the area enough that we don't need to build much wall. I need to measure it first, though. And then I'm going to paint my office, hang up my wallpaper, like officially hang it up, not just tack it up like I have. And just kind of slow move. Again, we keep saying that, but like, I'm going to try to take at least 2 carloads a day. And then have movers for the books and the furniture. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm really excited, but also just because I feel like, again, hot garbage. Just looking around my house going, oh my gosh, I gotta take all this down. And I don't want to do that. At this point, AI should not be there to like draw your anime girlfriend. We should be using the technology to figure out how to easily move. That's what we need to fix. Because even though I'm gonna hire movers, like, I do still feel bad about it in a weird way. You know, I'm employing people, like, because their backs deserve better. And I'm at the point in my life where I worry about people's backs. I'm like, oh my god, I see like younger people lifting. I'm like, don't do that. Don't do that. You're gonna have back pain. And these are the things I worry about. This is why I'm an indoor hobbit of a human. Ugh. I want to be there. Although we did pick out a fridge, and I'm very excited about that too. We have to actually buy it. We waited till we closed to buy it, but we actually went to Home Depot. We looked at all the fridges. My partner thought I was insane, and I'm like, no, we need to actually look at them. Because you can read about it online, but like, you get there and you're like, oh, no, actually, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. And he really wanted like a water in the door situation, which I don't like because I've only heard horror stories about them. So I was like, I don't like that they leak. I don't like that there's so many problems. But they actually sell fridges where they have like a water dispenser inside that's not on the door. And they also still have an ice machine in the freezer. So I was like, this is perfect. That I didn't even know that existed. So we're gonna get one of those. And it actually, he didn't believe me when I told him. Like, he even went to the house and he didn't notice that there was no fridge in the home. They took their fridge, but like the kitchen doesn't have a place for a fridge. There's no like cabinet surrounds or anything. The fridge setup's actually in the dining room, which is, it's all the same area, but like it is very odd that it's not in the kitchen. And then I noticed the other day, I'm like, oh, there's not a microwave either. We need to get a microwave. People always dog on microwaves. I'm like, microwaves for the purpose that they're intended to be used for are great. Problem is nobody uses them right. But like, I am trying to eat healthier and diet because it's becoming a problem, but like, I'm really bad at it. So I need easy things, and steaming broccoli in the microwave, so easy. So easy. 5 minutes, got a meal. And for me, that's great, because I don't like to spend time doing anything. And yeah, So we're gonna need to get a microwave. I don't know why I'm talking about this, but it's what's on my mind. This is pure, I have 102-degree fever train of thought. And I'm sorry, but you're here, so this is what you're hearing. But we're gonna build a surround around the fridge, and also I want to have an appliance apartment. Because like having an appliance cabinet is the thing, but like I'm going to make it look like an apartment, like a dollhouse almost. Like I'm not gonna put a ton of furniture in each one or whatever, but like the waffle maker, the shelf that's on is gonna be decorated to look like a Waffle House. And what's the other one? The mixer is gonna be a party. Things like that. I'm very excited about it. The bread machine, which is new, is going to be like an 80s apartment because bread machines are both Japanese and were created in the 80s. Who knew? And yeah, it's gonna be great because then they can all be tucked away in their spots because we are gadget lovers. We're gadget people. And so we need space for the gadgets. So I'm gonna build that and it'll be great. It'll be great. I'm so tired. Ugh. It's like force myself to be awake right now. And it's weird because like when I had COVID in 2020, like I got it towards the end. I did my best not to get it. And unfortunately it just happened, but I was pretty careful. And I just remember, I just slept. I wasn't even awake, and then I was coughing, and my throat was just raw. This time, and I am vaccinated, but like this time I'm not coughing, but like my throat hurts a lot, and I'm just tired, I have a fever, and I just been getting migraines from it, because like the sinus pressure, and I felt like I had an earache. Like it's more sinusy than it was before. Before it was cold of death. Now it's like the sinus infection of death almost. Yeah, I'll go with that. Sinus infection of death. So as you can see on the lot, I'm just adding a few little decorative bits and bobs. I don't know if I intend for this to look like a butcher shop. Not really, but like I tried to keep some of the same decorations in the illustration. Which there wasn't a name on it, unfortunately. And I'm not going to show the image because when it comes to drawings in a certain style, it is hard to tell if it's AI. And like, also, if it is not AI, I don't want to take somebody's work. So just, I don't know. I haven't found a good way around that. I guess, I don't know. I was really excited I got to use that piece. It just added a little bit of dimension. The side of the building looked a little meh. So I wanted to kind of jazz it up a little bit. And I never really go for like the red tile, white stucco look. So we'll see. I might end up hating it and changing everything. Some lanterns, just some little storage items. I try to put things by doors because as somebody who clutters in real life just all the time, there's spaces where things end up, and that's usually indoors, in corners that aren't easily accessed. Like that's where the stuff ends up. So I try to do that in The Sims to kind of mimic the behavior of what The Sims would be doing. So like they would drop the chest by the door, maybe it wouldn't get brought in. They'll be like, oh, I'll do it later, and it just kind of sits there. Yeah, I really like this lot. Like, I think it's cute. I think it turned out nice. It's very different from what I usually do, but I like that it's different. I think there's going to be 3 total lots, or total buildings in this lot. I'm not sure yet. I know I've built one other one so far. So, there you have it. If you have any advice for a first-time homeowner, please throw that down there, because I'm an old lady, but like I'm also a millennial. So first home in my 30s. Love that. Here we are. This is the society we live in. I mean, I've got tons of advice already from people in Obviously, I've lived in houses, but any good tidbits to know. Useful. I also plan on probably sharing my creative endeavors because trust me when I say that I'm going to be abusing 3D printers and laser cutters like nobody's business. Like, I have plans. The internet has convinced me I can do many things, and unfortunately I have just enough knowledge that usually I'm successful at those things, and that just makes it worse. So yeah, stay tuned for all of that nonsense. I'm just going to add a couple bits of grass and things, but we're done. So yeah, you should be seeing this in the background whenever I get back to posting a deer, and I'm moving, so it's chaotic right now. But thank you so much for joining me. If you like this video, please give it a like. It really does help, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.